Hi, my floor is in desperate need of a vacuuming, but I just haven't gone around to it yet, mostly because I have been lazy. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. That is technically still on Tuesday, because it hasn't ticked over the midnight yet. Hopefully you have been having a lovely couple of weeks, because you may have noticed that I have been not streaming. This is due to a few different reasons. There's a lizard there. That was a funky looking lizard. Anyway, yeah, I have not been streaming for the past couple of weeks. Why? Well, a few different reasons. Well, the first reason was that a few days I was just being lazy, and by lazy I mean I was drawing because you know I like doing the art in addition to doing the art. Yes, that. I like doing art in addition to doing streaming. So I was worried about getting one of those drawings done. Why was I worried about it? I wasn't. I just wanted to get it done. Next thing was that one day I got sick, and this wasn't just like, oh, I feel a little under the weather. No, I mean, like I had to leave work early because I just could not handle it. Type sick. So yeah, that was not very fun. Fancy turn romantic. I'll be honest, I kind of forget who I need right now. If Lycon was here, I could be getting more ice, but in the meantime, just Meowby, I guess. I'm not sure why I'm doing that, but it's fine. Anyway, and not only was I sick for just like a week, it just felt like it took a while to get better, but as I later probably figured out, a good chunk of it may have just been allergies. But yeah, no, I still have an empty box of tissues on my desk that was full like just a few days before. Whoop. Ah! Yeah, even more polychrome. You love when that happens, and that is maxed out. Yay! Eternal flames. Anyway, and as for last week, well, you see, last week I didn't stream because my parents were in Vegas for their anniversary. But Doxa, I hear you thinking, why is it that if your parents were in Vegas, wouldn't that mean that you had even more of an opportunity to stream? No. You know why? Because I had to take care of not just my extremely needy cat, but also the extremely needy dog. Because I don't like it when he's just sitting out there, not doing anything, and I have to put him in the bed where he's not doing anything. No. I decided that I was going to go out there, and I was just going to chill out with him. I watched a season's worth of My Adventures with Superman, and then I just watched a little bit of YouTube. It was great. Ashuo VIP customer. Nice. So yeah, that was kind of a whole thing. Also something I did last week. Finally got around to watching the best YouTube video of 2025, apparently. You know, the 1,000-player rich poor Minecraft thing. I forget if I checked in today. I don't think I checked in today. I might need to do that in a little bit. But yeah, also, have been doing at least a couple of things in here. Not necessarily, not too much. Okay, fine. I may have been leveling up. Okay, not necessarily leveling up trust because I've been, or like I did the hey, let's watch movies together kind of thing. Like, because you saw that I had Pulchra, and also I have Grace now just available to sell movies at Random Play. Anyway, my voice is already tired because of course it is. Because I haven't done this in a little bit. Anyway, right, thank you for that fairy. Just quick look in here. All good. Anyway, what exactly is on the agenda for tonight? Well, starting that up, obviously, because there's a new character who we haven't actually seen yet. Just do that, do you, that, all this, most of this is an off-stream thing, but okay, this I can definitely do on stream just because it's easy. Okay, that's all good. However, there's a new character, Lucia, who people were apparently mad at about the design change of, which, okay, fair enough, but I don't really feel so strong about it one way or the other. Signal. Oh, right. Because if you do 180 pulls, you get not only all this stuff, but also you get Vivian's swimsuit.
Come to the seaside with me, Lord Phaethon.
Very cute. And luckily we have 2 months left to do it, which is good because I'm not necessarily sure how much I want to invest in trying to hit Lucia or Vivian and again. But like, I definitely want to get Monato because, you know, he's new, he's an A rank, he's a fire type. I've been trying to get more fire types. But yeah, that can be a later thing, he said, lying drastically.
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
LON. By the way, just in case you were curious, in addition to the 14 encrypted master tapes I currently have, also have enough for 51. And so if I wanted to pull, I definitely could. I just haven't done any offerings because I've been busy with other stuff, more Halloween-based stuff. Just noticed that she has little things in her hood. That would probably make drawing her really difficult. Also, does she have a prosthetic arm, or is that just armor? I don't know. Okay, you know what? We're gonna start this off with combat because F it. Snap strikes back. Gonna have to do that. Okay, and final callback. Let's just go ahead and start the demos for the characters and start up with a bit of combat because I think this is a good thing to do after 10 minutes of yapping. Anyway, Lucia, another ether support. What do you got for me? Oop. Okay, like it already. When Lucia launches certain attacks, she deals damage to enemies in front. She deals damage to enemies with ethereal forms. These attacks are divided into Whim and Harmony. Whim induces a 5th hit of basic attack, special attack, dodge, counter, quick. Harmony EX special attack for the ultimate. Harmony, she applies Darkbreaker status to all squad members. Under Darkbreaker status, sheer force is increased. When Harmony deals damage, the increases certain. Just hang on. That was a lot to take in. Also, there's definitely some other stuff that I wanted to talk about during story time, but I absolutely forgot. Because I am pretty sure, like, the week I got sick, there was a story from the previous week that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. I can definitely see her being good. Like, depending on how well she plays with others, she could be a decent part to a secondary ether team. Because, I mean, if she gets along well enough with Miyabi and Juyuan, that could free Astra up to help out with Evelyn and I'm guessing Fufu, depending on what I want. Anyway, Lucy gains dream points when activating Whim and Harmony. Hey, when using Whim Dream State, reach 100s, activating Ether Veil Wellspring. Affects all squad members, increasing their maximum HP while active. During Ether Veil Wellspring, Ether Veil react. Okay.
Like a shadow. Pretty, right?
Dream points upgrade and movement into harmony. Off field, then activate character. When Lucia triggers skill upgrade or aftershocks while members Dreamer's nursery rhyme. Instead.
Got you. Wanna play a game? I will show you.
Let's just go ahead and
Don't worry. Reverse shockwave. Lumber in the
yet this does not help me, game. Also, I like how the tentacle whole person is being used in there.
Leave it to me.
I guess I just did it? Okay then.
pretty, right?
And back to you. Okay, yeah, I think I do actually like her.
Step back. Let me handle this.
I figured I was gonna be looking for someone else to save my polychrome for. But yeah, I think I like Lucia.
Wanna play a game?
And we also get to see what her ult looks like now.
Practicing run for countless legends, melodies,
Whoop.
and dreams.
I'm sorry, she can just summon an ethereal. Okay, I'm aware that she's like into ethereals, but based from like the memes I've seen so far, well, like, what is her deal? And ah. Okay, that was pretty good. And we love more stuff. And I don't know why I have to do Vivian's tutorial again. But I mean, if it's free stuff, I'll take it. Vivian! Also, I could pull for her W engine if I want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reading all that. Yeah. Flight phase automatically enter. And stab. I don't know what any of that means. Zoom one. If any squad member hits a target with Okay, got it.
More filth.
Stab.
Ambush.
Lucy.
Oh, for Lord's sake.
It's definitely does feel a little bit weird that now there are two characters that are both like Lucy.
Stand still.
The F was that? Was that? Oh, so it was those guys.
Here we go.
I should have saved at least a little. No.
Lord.
And you know what?
Every effort counts.
Boom! We love big DPS numbers. Come on. Slam! Get lunged, idiot. And adjust. Adjust hair. And now, Monato. Another. Like, a new, not really new, but still kind of new character. Because, like, we know who he is, but we haven't actually played as him yet. Hold special, activate, return to Ashes, sacrifice, consume HP, and accumulating blazing heart until threshold is reached and molten stay under the Monato's basic attack. So sacrifice HP. Sacrifice HP to get. Oh. After activating defensive assist, Monato consumes blazing heart when activating. Okay. Right. I mean, you clearly wanted to attack. Thank you.
I've got your back.
Okay, so Monato feels like he might be a high-risk, high-reward character.
Somebody order some fries.
Also, yeah, I can definitely see him pairing well with Pan, considering Pan's whole thing is that his ultimate heals you. Okay, that was pretty cool. Lucy, Monato. And batter up. I was looking for Monato, but he wasn't in the right spot.
More enemies coming this way.
I mean, and we also need to see what his ult is. But first, just spam everyone's ultimate. You know what?
Begging for mercy. Should have started with that.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty cool.
Perfect teamwork.
Okay, yeah. Pretty solid new playable characters. And also, second Rupture character. That's pretty fun. Anyway. Big sippy of water. New stuff acquired. Music just not playing right now. There it is. Anyway. Now, we should probably get that started before we get to the hour mark, but first, we have to revive Suibian Temple. Specifically because I've been putting off doing this. Aw, they have little things now. More foliage. Even more foliage. A bit more foliage and some signage. The paper things on the tree. That looks nicer now. Lanterns, even more bush. It's like we're watching NerdCube play Planet Coaster. Ooh, an Ashua stall looks even better now. Upgrade target reached. Commission accomplished. Great work, Bell. Talk to Ishwan. Everyone just kind of moved over, and we're just going to ignore that little break in the timeline right there.
We're back, Shifu!
Ah, how did it go?
I don't know what we were doing.
It went smooth as butter.
Same here.
What were y'all? Yeah.
Sounds like you've been busy without me.
Yeah, because I don't know what's happening.
We secretly placed the sky letters. We were gonna ask you and Wise to come, but the three of us were able to handle it.
Alright.
Secretly? Why?
Good point, actually. Hey, also, there were... Also, you know how earlier I, like, checked the mail to get my login... The app login rewards? Well, apparently one of them was just a letter from, like, Suibian Temple. Like, officially honoring us as disciples.
According to the records, this is how the Tidefaire was done. Swabian Temple makes the sky letters with special sigils drawn on them, and then hides them all over Wi-Fi for people to find.
Okay.
When somebody finds one, they write their words inside and bring it back here to Swabian Temple. Then after the collection deadline, Shifu performs the ritual to send them flying.
Okay.
And that's what we were up to. We placed a bunch of sky letters all across Wi-Fi. Secretly, of course.
Yeah, secretly. No, definitely nobody saw you.
Were we supposed to hide them? I barely placed a few before someone spotted me, so I just started handing them out on the spot. Maybe I was too conspicuous.
Same here. The moment I stepped outside the temple, people swarmed me. I ended up just distributing them as I walked.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Wait, don't tell me. Was I the only one who actually tried to secretly hide them?
Okay, no offense, but do you expect, like, Pan to actually, like, do a stealth mission?
That's our senior Fufu.
That's our senior Fufu.
I mean, do I get to say?
That's our senior Fufu. You're the only one who was sure to keep the tradition.
Illusion of choice, let's go.
That said, the number of sky letters returned doesn't match the number we put out. Perhaps some were never found, or maybe the people who picked them up are still contemplating what to write.
So, me, got it.
Oh no. Did I hide them too well?
Where did you hide them?
Up on my rooftop ledges, between roof tiles, under some really heavy water jugs.
Foo-foo.
They said that finding the sky letters is a key part of the event, so I really wanted to emphasize the finding aspect.
Yeah.
I think you might have taken the tradition a little too seriously. What do I do? Now I'm really getting worried. What if no one finds the ones I hid? I want to go back and put them somewhere easier to find. But I'd totally get caught if I did that now. And we can't just walk up and ask people, hey, did you find the sky letter under the water jug? If only someone could, go ask around more subtly.
Well, this looks like a job for protagonist.
You mean you want someone to go and check whether people actually found the sky letters?
I see. Then why don't I go? Finally, there's something I can help with.
Also, I should probably mention that I am currently standing right now.
I'll leave it to you then, Belle. If anyone complains the letters were too hard to find, just gently nudge them in the right direction.
Okay.
Oh, and if the water jugs are too heavy or the rooftops too high, just let me know. I'll be right there to help.
Oh, right. These sky letters are for you. Bellabog Heavy Industries has been a great help recently. Fufu told me they're friends who came from afar to help you. They've been working hard for days and shouldn't have to waste more energy searching for sky letters. Why don't you take these sky letters to them? Got it. I'll make sure they get there. Great. Thank you, Shifu, on behalf of Bellabog Industries. Go ahead. Nice. Also, over the past couple of days, meanwhile, it's been months. I'm pretty sure it's been about half a year at this point. Anyway, Anton. Hey, Belle. What do you think of the renovations at the Suibian Temple? It's changed so much since I first got here. Way more polished than when I first got here. Yeah, Anton just asked me the same question, and that's exactly what I told him. You changed your outfit. Changed your Suibian Temple clothes, huh? Yeah, thought I've been spending most of my time in my room working on the HED, the most important Skyletter ceremony. Though I've been spending most of my time in my room working on the HDD, the most important Skyletter ceremony will be held soon. Of course, I'll need to wear the formal attire of a Suibian Temple mystic to attend the ceremony. Definitely didn't just almost trip on my controller wire because I was standing on one leg. Oh, right, Anton, take this. Shifu told me to give this to you. What's this? Whoa, sky letters, and a ton of them. More than enough for everyone. And here I was worried about if we had to write super tight to cram everything onto one. I'll go hand out the remaining sky letters to everyone. All right, if you're up for it, you can take care of handing them out. They'll be pumped. Plus, it shows Suibian Temple's recognition of Bellabog Heavy Industries. Submit required items. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, we're giving them to the 3 people. Vince? I never thought I'd see something like this. See what? There it is, the sky letter. I have no idea when it ended up hidden under my teapot. It's been a while. The resemblance is uncanny. Have you been to the Tidefaire before? No, back then I was traveling all over, dealing with treasures, so I missed several Tidefairs. A friend who attended the Tidefaire back then showed me photos of the sky letters, though I thought I'd only ever get to see such a rare item in pictures. I never imagined I'd get my hands on the real deal in my lifetime. Talk about fate. I'll join in just this once, so I just write my wish and take it to Suibian Temple, right? Yeah, you hand over to anyone at Suibian Temple. Okay, I'll write mine right now and take it over there. Looks like Finn's got Skylar. Let's check on the others. Anyway, I'm pretty sure your name is Sweetie. And you're very drawable. You're just in time. Hey, what's wrong? You're heading back to Suibian Temple, right? Take the Skyletter with you. I've already written my wish on it. So you found the Skyletter, huh? Of course. No need to go looking. I've got my ear to the ground. Every customer at Yumcha's seen it, and is my informant. Everyone heard this morning that Skyletters were going to be released, so they've all been waiting patiently. Especially the customers upstairs. They can see Pan Shifu releasing the Skyletters from across the street, shouting, "A panda! Look, a panda!" They don't mean to be rude. They're just excited. Fair enough. Then everyone rushed out and got Skyletters directly from Pan Shifu. Oh, some customers even got one for me. Talk about getting something for nothing. Right? Hey, get this. Right when I finished writing my wish, you showed up. It's gotta be fate. Fate brought you here to help me take it too. Wait, it feels more genuine if I deliver it myself. It's my wish, so I shouldn't let someone else do it for me. That's true. Doing it yourself feels more ceremonial. That's right. Okay, I won't trouble you then. I'll deliver the Skyletter myself. Looks like Sweetie got a Skylar. Let's go check on the others. All right. Read. Something. Hatred of Doom. The Tidefaire is about to start. I can't wait. Did you have a Skyletter? If only the Tidefaire could happen every day. Do you have that many wishes? You're really into the Tidefaire, huh? I do love it. Just think, Sweeping Temple's entrance will be buzzing with activity while the Tidefaire's on. I can set up a stall there and showcase our best-selling items. Sales will double. Then I'd write a wish on Skyletters to double the convenience store sale. Let's do the math. That's like doubling twice over. Here's to your business booming. Looks like Vita already has a Skylar. Let's go check on the others. But we already checked on the others. Talk to Ishwan. Okay. Up, but yeah, there is actually people here. How did they get that done already? Pretty temple. Now we can talk to Beelion after the thing.
Oh, Belle, you're back.
We got so many sky letters.
People kept dropping off more sky letters while you were gone. We've gathered all the ones we received here.
Cool.
So, did anyone say they couldn't find any?
Everyone I talked to said they were able to find one.
That's a relief.
Yay.
We also had some extras prepared here at the temple. I asked Sweetie to spread the word at Yumcha Sin. If anyone couldn't find a sky letter, they could just come here and ask for one.
Okay. Hey, so her name is Sweetie. Got it.
So everyone could get a sky letter if they wanted one. Leave it to Shifu to always have a plan.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I should have guessed that Shifu would have a plan. Wait, so even Shifu wasn't going to hide the sky letters? Was I the only one committed to the traditions?
I just realized I probably shouldn't be pacing around so much, otherwise my brother's gonna wake up and be annoyed.
You all could have told me if you weren't planning on hiding them.
Well, if we didn't hide them, then we wouldn't have gotten that reaction out of you.
We just didn't want to dampen the mood. Especially given the way your eyes lit up the second someone mentioned hiding the sky letters.
So, are we all set now? Have we gathered all the sky letters?
I mean, have we? Or is there something else we haven't done yet? Oh.
Wait, I want to write one too.
Of course. We still have some extras here. Go ahead. Both of you should take one.
Meh.
We get one too? Awesome. I already know what I'm gonna write. How about you, Belle?
Please don't give me a choice here because I don't know. Okay, good.
I wish peace and happiness for everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Hell yeah, generic wish.
Same here. I wrote the exact same thing. I hope everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula stays safe and happy.
Very well. I'll take your sky letter. The time has come. Let the ritual begin.
Ooh, are we gonna get a cutscene? And so, under everyone's watchful gaze, each one steps gracefully into the flock of birds. The final ritual of the Tidefaire begins. Oh. Oh. Camera. That was pretty. Speak with everyone at Suiban Temple. Also, hang on. I forgot to do that! I'm a fool. Weeklies. Yoink. Even more basics. You're still yelling at me. Anyway, Fufu. It's so beautiful. So, watching the Skylanders soar together is so moving. I wonder where they'll end up flying to. Into the hollow, perhaps. I mean, specifically, out on the sea, maybe? Or in a rock crevice? Or between mountains? Or not even land on an ethereal's head. Now that would be a sight. I hope they'll land somewhere out of the ethereal's reach. Agreed. But hey, it's not like our worrying is going to change anything. As Shifu would say, out of reach or not, it all comes down to fate. Okay, well, Mayhem is now harassing me, which means I'm probably gonna have to deal with some of her stuff in a little bit, but we can hold off from that for now. Comes down to fate. Also, guess what? We're still not going to be doing the main story after we get done in here, because we have other things we have to do. Each one. Looking at everyone's expressions, I understand now why my predecessor founded the Tidefaire. Its meaning goes beyond just making wishes. Meaning? What do you mean? The hollow doesn't just corrupt one's flesh and organs, it also destroys the mind and spirit. The more one falls into despair, the easier it becomes for ether, specifically miasma, or especially miasma, to slip through the cracks. Now imagine those trapped in some desolate place, seeing messages left behind by those near and dear to them, might remind them of home, and so light a fire anew to keep their despair at bay. I mean, she definitely says that eloquently. Unfortunately, I am not good at that. If nothing else, it may at least slow down their descent into the abyss. It seems we must keep the Tidefaire going. So there'll be another one next year. Perhaps we will not even wait till then. If things settle down on my a peninsula, we can make it a regular event. Anyway. Yay. Pun. Alright, time to get back to work. Isn't the Tidefaire all set and ready to go? Didn't we finish all the work already? I reckon at least half the folks at the temple won't be able to sleep. Too excited and all, you know? So I figured I'd whip up some snacks for them while there's still time. Just a little late night treat. Make sure you get some rest too. I know. Thanks for looking out for me, Junior. It's just a few snacks. I'll be done real quick and rest up right after. He then proceeded to not rest at all. You've been working hard lately. Take a break if you're feeling tired. After doing so much for Suibian Temple, make sure you're taking care of your health too. Take a break. I want to look around some. Alright, look around some more. Skylanders have you found? Of course, we'll see who wins. Okay. I only found 2. 22 of them. Whoa, incredible. The sarcasm makes me more smug and satisfied. I found 23 of them, and this is your 51st time losing a bet. Alright. The Tidefaire is actually happening. Yes. Right, can't talk to Wise. Kitty in the branch. And also there's a bird there. The cat's not trying to eat the bird. I don't know. Probably res ahead, no trespassing. My guy, I live here. Granted, I'm not Belle right now, but I live here. Well, badly. Gain the Tidefaire in my lifetime is all I could ask for. You totally latched onto me back then while studying Skylanders, didn't you? Yeah, time really flew by. It's been over a decade since the last I saw a Skylander. Not many decades left in this lifetime, huh? What are you talking about? You can just borrow mine. Maybe more day. We can't get enough of me. Getting channels, I think, to learn it all from you. Okay. Sorry. Yes, that's... I'm just not gonna comment on that. Anyway, take a break and get away. Let's go upstate. Yeah, Tidefaire's still going a few more days. Take it easy and get some rest tonight. Alright, talk to Fufu. The Tidefaire is amazing! Everyone's having such a great time! It's not just Sweeping Temple. The whole Wi-Fi Peninsula is buzzing with energy. Hey, it's not my first time. I can't help but feel all moved every time I witness this scene. I'm so lucky to be part of Sweeping Temple. Me too. The renovations to Sweeping Temple look great, and everyone's backing us. The Tidefaire will keep going into the future, right, Master? Yes, I spoke to Belle about this yesterday. That is indeed what I had in mind. Awesome! I'll help with everything I've got. I'll do even better than this time. Me too. With all the buzz from the Tidefaire, Sweeping Temple's future business is bound to improve. Let's keep up the good work. We're going to make the next one bigger and better. Each area has a depth marker. It's what it does. We're going to have richer rewards and scrolls of refinement. To mark that depth location, scrolls to upgrade your progress. Ooh. But make sure you're geared up before exploring. Stay safe out there. Okay, just go in for 15 minutes, I guess. Actually, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, we're not gonna be messing around. We're sending in the big boys. Confirm selection. Dispatch into the depths. In the meantime, don't really know what I need. At this point. Okay, can't do that until tomorrow. Okay, so I don't think I can do either of those until tomorrow. On the plus side, I can start getting some actual accessories. In the meantime... Oh, well, we can't discover something. You can now upgrade your goods. Goods available for upgrading. Sold for higher price. Rolls of refinement and adventure. There's the upgrade. I mean, since we have them. Price up to 50. So there's a new model. So more is always better. Confirm. And can't do any of that just yet. Refine aptitude talisman. Nice. Yeah, just make 1,000 of those. Alright. Alright, well, you need to be swapped out. Oh, you're in. Holy. Start selling that, I guess. And start selling that. Hang on, I do have that. Anti-corruption gel. Yeah, give me like that many, thanks. And we also need more masks. Just do that. And what else is something we need more of? Inkstone pendants. We need more inkstone pendants, I've decided. Okay, not entirely sure why that's not counted. Why that hasn't counted until now, but whatever. So yeah, production area 1, depths. That'll be a thing tomorrow. And yeah, you... Yeah, don't worry, I'll change out Bang Boo. Okay, need to tag out you, because you're also apparently crafting. Why did I do that? Doot and doot. Alright, get down there, lads. And I can't be bothered to find out anything else. Good, mission accomplished. Hooray! Got another achievement. City. When the dying tree blooms, reach level 35 restoration. Hold the Tidefaire. Hooray! And we're about an hour, a little less than an hour into the stream at this point. You'd think that means we're gonna go do that, right? You clearly forgot who I am. Please take me to the noodle shop, please. I said please twice, that was redundant. Alright, back up to take a pic. Yep. Scratch my face. And now... Okay, glad I didn't do this. Glad I didn't walk up to her off stream, because otherwise that was going to be a thing. Also, I forgot to change my outfit. Also, why are we doing this? Well, this is the final Juyeon Trust event, which means I think it's the funny meme dialogue. Anyway, Juyeon seems to have something important to ask you. Invite her in and invite her inside to talk. Invite her inside to talk. Yep, we already... Yeah, game. Let's just go ahead and put us in the normal outfit for this one. Before we go into any details, could you please sign here at the bottom of this document a non-disclosure agreement for criminal investigation? Violation of confidentiality is at your own risk. Well, it's just a formality. If you decide to not take part of the investigation after reading everything over, that's also fine. Don't worry, those terms and conditions are like those in medicine leaflets. They outline the worst case scenarios. It only looks super threatening. Alright, seeing as it's for you, Juyeon. Yeah, but... Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Oh, and about those consequences of violating that contract, I wouldn't recommend testing the flexibility of the law.
You do have a wide array of vintage videotape players of different models at your store, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, and we have a pretty comprehensive collection.
Because we love it when things are comprehensible.
Here's the thing. We've recently seized a batch of vintage videotapes with all their covers torn off.
Alright, Twitch, look away.
Those videotapes can only be played on a player of a niche and ancient model. Public security doesn't have that kind of player.
I mean, fair enough. You want to be getting the latest and greatest tech. So if it's older stuff, that might slip through the cracks.
So I'd like to borrow yours here to see what's on those tapes.
Actually, it's pretty hard to tear those covers off. If they are all without covers, they're probably that kind of tape.
What kind?
She doesn't know.
It's, you know, that kind.
Alright, I'm trying to remember if I've only ever heard the Wise version of this. I've never actually heard the Bell version.
Wait, what's going on? Why are you beating around the bush? Are you under some sort of NDA?
I mean, I am, but specifically the one who made me sign.
Forget it. I'll just show it to you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yep, it's exactly that kind of tape. Juyeon turns off the player in a panic, almost breaking the remote.
What was that? Well, either way, I've gotten the gist of this tape.
Well, do you still want to check the rest?
I do.
Because, I mean, if you can't watch these special kind of tapes with your homies, are they really your homies? You finish checking the contents of the remaining tapes. What an unexpected achievement. Trust rank up. I have connections with public security. Yay! Manager, you've just signed a non-disclosure agreement. Don't forget about that. Nice. And back to you. And adjust accessories. That's silly. Oh, the bird's wobbly. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, just give me the earrings. Also... Yep. And back to Belle. Nice. Also, first achievement, Agent Trust. I have connection with public security. After work gathering preference. I don't know what that means, but all right. Do you? Just gonna do that, and also. Wait a second. What's this? I'm sorry, is she not the trust level 4 right now? Do I just need to update the instance? Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay, hang on. Hang the F on. Nope. I mean, this also works. Criminal investigation. Oh, I guess I actually need to claim it. There we go. Forgot I had to do that. Anyway, yeah, please let me change it. Yay! Belladog Heavy Industries. Yeah, I also have to upgrade Anton's. And Nekomata's literally in the neighborhood, so we can also do that. Not right now. I have to help you first. Fine. You, give it. Yeah, you can't taste... It tastes like mackerel because it's fishing line. Howl. Time Field opens anti-corruption medicine and patent to the public. Hello, Nekomata.
What are you doing here?
Living at a trust event so you can promote the video store.
And just coming out of the blue like that without warning? I almost meowed with fright.
You did meow, though. Why are you so flustered? That's suspicious.
I imagine bringing the panda head accessory would be a little bit jarring if it was like an actual serious scene.
No, it isn't. I was just nearby and stopped off to pick up a few things.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, you and Nicole have known each other a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything she particularly likes?
If it's super cheap.
You want to give a gift to Nicole?
Yeah, of course not. I'm just asking.
Well, if you're asking what she likes with the intent of buying her something without telling her, that is a gift.
I did see you wandering around the gift section for quite a while.
You're sharp, yeah? I'm actually picking out gifts for everyone.
Cool.
It's just... I just got my first paycheck from that cutting hairs today.
Like a year after the game came... Actually, over a year. Like, approaching a year and a half since the game came out. You got your first paycheck. Heck, because the timeline makes no sense.
Everyone helped me out so much before with the Red Fang gang that I just wanted to buy something to treat everyone. You understand, right? Just a little something to show my appreciation.
Yeah, just ignore the fact that I'm wearing an outfit from the future.
I didn't know you were so considerate.
Of course! We cat Byrons always show our gratitude. Like in the middle of the night when we bring you a mouse to eat.
Okay, I feel like that's just a stereotype you're trying to perpetuate.
Anyway, based on what I know about everyone, I'll give Ambi, the movie nerd, a few videotapes.
Mm-hmm.
Billy is even easier. Just some merch from the Starlight Nights he's always prattling on about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Nicole... I can't just give her cash, right?
Sounds like you already know Nicole well enough.
So I'll just give Nicole a purse. That's kind of something to do with money after all. But besides Nicole, there's someone else who's difficult to shop for.
Oh?
That's right, Meow. You!
Ah.
We were only able to uncover Vish's conspiracy with your help. So, what do you want as a gift? If you don't tell me, I'll just leave the next mouse I catch in your shoe.
I'd love anything you gave me.
Probably shouldn't have gone with that.
Such a cunning answer. Now I can pick out whatever I want. And if you end up getting something you don't like, you have to graciously accept it, Meow. Then it's a deal. I'll contact you when I found the perfect gift.
Okay. And... okay, yeah, we had to know about the Suibian Temple thing. That was more important than the Nekoma's Trust event. Anyway, please do down to you. Hooray! Love having more stuff. Also, quality time's a thing.
Aren't you happy to have a kitty like me to keep you company today?
You can't tell that I just turned around and looked at Mayhem. Anyway, that's about... that's a good chunk of that. And... nope, not yet. To the HDD. Because we, after an hour, are finally gonna be talking to Wise here and beginning the next chapter of the video game. Right after these important messages. The messages is I have to use the bathroom and also deal with cat-based stuff. Back in a few minutes. I have returned, and also some stuff that I forgot to mention. Well, first of all, we are going to bring this down a little. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm currently lowering the desk. But you might be able to tell, considering I'm just standing where I am and the microphone is getting further away. A little bit more. There we go. Much more reasonable. Anyway, something else that I forgot to mention from Storytime is that Mayhem has discovered that if I'm in the bathroom, but I leave the door kind of cracked open a little bit, she can just push it open and then get attention from me that way, which, yeah, very rude. And also something else is that last week, Walter, like, because I had to put him to bed a few times, or pretty much every night. And, yeah, first night, pretty fine. Second night, took a little bit of coercing. Third night, had to carry him to bed. Fourth night, a little bit more coercion, but he got in there eventually. Because, yeah, I was not going to let my dog share my awful sleep schedule. And also, tonight has definitely been a night in terms of things exiting the body. So that is how I'm going to leave that, and I very much want a bidet for reasons. Anyway, hour 10 minutes into the stream, we are finally getting started on the news story. Ah, you're here, Belle.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning. What's everyone doing here? Discussing something?
Yes, most likely new plot stuff.
Indeed. We need to leave Swabian Temple for some time to attend a mandatory meeting in the city.
Okay, and by we, do you mean you or all of us?
A mandatory meeting, huh? Sounds pretty important. Do all of you have to go?
I mean, it would make sense for getting them out of the story for more Spook Shack shenanigans.
Yes, the disciples outside of Swabian Temple don't need to attend, but those of us who were involved in the recent happenings in Wi-Fi Peninsula must be there.
Okay.
So guarding Swabian Temple is gonna be up to you two. That's a big responsibility.
Yes, the two people who have no combat prowess whatsoever.
But before we head out, there's something important we should do first. Fufu, could you bring the tea?
Is this the part where... Is this the part where we actually become the disciples, like I mentioned earlier?
Right up.
We've been through a lot together. Your dedication and efforts have been evident to everyone. It would be improper to leave such a responsibility to a preliminary disciple. So, what do you say, Belle? Are you willing to formally become my disciple and join Yunquai Summit?
Let's do this.
Of course. Count me in.
Yay, big smile.
Good. That's the answer I was hoping for. Then let's hold the initiation ceremony before we leave.
Okay. Also, yeah, initiation ceremony.
Initiation ceremony? I'm suddenly feeling kind of nervous.
Tea's here. Hold it carefully, junior sister. Then lower your head and respectfully hand the teacup to Shifu and say, "Please enjoy some tea, Shifu."
Do as Senior Fufu.
Please enjoy some tea, Shifu.
Do as Senior Fufu instructed. Each one takes the teacup and slowly takes a sip.
Okay, that should do it.
Yay! All done. Congratulations. Welcome aboard, junior sister.
Yeah, welcome! Even though we've already known you for a while now, it still feels great to welcome you again.
Okay.
So, is the ceremony over? Was that it?
According to the rules, you should have studied at Yunquai Summit for 2 years before choosing an auspicious day to hold the ceremony at the mountain. Then you and the master would swear an oath to become officially recognized as a disciple.
Well, the plot's moving too quickly for that, so...
But here at Swabian Temple, those rules don't really apply. You are a disciple who has been recognized by me, and that is enough.
Okay. We love streamlining the process.
You're incredible, Shifu.
Actually, it's mainly because Shifu can't remember those long vows. She said it'd be better to skip them all together.
That works too. Also, based.
What are you muttering about, Fufu? Don't lead your junior astray now.
Nothing at all. Oh, by the way, does that mean Wise can also become an official disciple now? We were both preliminary disciples.
I already served the tea about half an hour ago. You were still sleeping. So, I officially joined before you, which, according to the rules, makes me your senior.
Wait, you mean I could have been the senior? Okay, out with it, Wise. Did you secretly turn off my alarm? I knew I woke up later than usual today.
We can leave now that the temple is in good hands. Fufu, Inhu, if you have anything you'd like to say, do it quickly. We should prepare to set off.
Alright, yeah, maybe just let them bicker for a little bit.
Junior sister, there's one more thing.
Okay, you know what? Sorry, Evelyn, but we're moving over to Belle for the time being. Junior Bell, I've handed over the living expenses for Sweepian Temple of Junior Wise. Someone will come to collect the electricity bill in a few days. Make sure to pay it on time, or a beeline will use the charging station. Not just the electricity bill, I've made a checklist of everything that needs to be taken care of. When the time comes, you can use it to make sure you got everything. Senior Fufu, you sure have a lot on your plate. Can't be helped, I am the most senior Tidefaire. The most senior sister, after all. This kind of stuff that shouldn't be dumped on my juniors, but I'll have to trouble you two with a handful of things for me these next few days. Come to think of it, Junior Guang Guang used to be the most junior. Now she's become a senior sister too. Guang Guang? Yep, you actually have a senior sister you haven't met yet. Before you joined, she was our most junior sister, but she's been caught up in some important business lately, so you probably won't meet her for quite a while. Just keeping the new characters in the background waiting. Also, what's she like? She's easy spot. Remember, if you see a girl with a big fluffy tail, flowing like brown hair, and wearing a pretty ribbon, that's Xiao Guang. Make sure to call her senior. Okay, got it. You got what? Oh, just then, like a ghost suddenly materializing in a horror story, Yuzaha's voice joined the conversation. Good morning, Yuzaha. Morning. What brings you here? Good morning. This has been booming at Mystic Wares lately. A lot of items sold out, so I'm here to get some porcelain products from Beeline. I actually asked Monato to help with carrying it all. Then how come you're alone? He got held up outside. Looks like a friend of his has gotten into an argument with someone, and he had to step in to break it up. That's why he sent me ahead. An argument? I'll go check it out. Yeah, go ahead. By the way, tell Monato he doesn't need to come. Beeline said it'll send someone to help me move the goods to Mystic Wares. Also, is that actually visible now? Okay, not really visible here. Look, you have to check sometimes, otherwise it doesn't count, I think. All of a sudden, okay, no, I guess it does make sense that each one does have trust if it's active, considering, yeah. Don't mind me. Just gonna yoink some information. Okay. Alright, Monato, before I talk to you, I have to talk to Ishwan for reasons. Just take a wide burst in case it's a thing. Hey, Master of Yunkai Summit, why don't you try what Tong Sweet I had today. If you manage to get it, I'll admit your skill. Very well, it seems I am not skilled. I cannot divine what Tong Sweet you had to. Can I go line up now? Wow, you're seriously amazing. Actually, we didn't even drink any Tong Sweet today. Hey, we just wanted to test you. Can't believe you saw right through that. Right? Yunkai Summit totally lives up to the hype. Can I ask one more question? No, let me ask 10 more questions. I want to ask 30 questions. You two are impossible. Use Banish Wealth and Desire. Use Blood Calamity Curse. Banish Wealth and Desire. Dear guests, you've already had your fortune told by Ishan Shifu. Please pay a service fee of 100,000 dennies. That's the price for this divination. 100,000 dennies? Duke gets there in horror, exchanging a quick glance, and then bolt away. Yeah, he grabbed her bottle line and handed it to Ishwan. Belle, I'm really surprised you picked up the technique I taught you so quickly. Your use of it just now was flawless. Yeah, I owe it to your teachings. I'll be counting on you if I run into trouble like this again. And thanks for treating me to that Tong Sui. Let me treat you next time. As the Shifu, I can't always let my disciples foot the bill. I'm just happy to get this chance to be out with you. You're quite the smooth talker. Alright, this is my last drink. You have to watch that. You have to watch that sugar intake, you know. Anyway, hey, and just like that, because it was a significant increase, we can now level up the Ishwan trust, which means pretty soon she'll be able to promote the video store. Anyway, proud employee, angry miner, Monato.
What do you mean by that? We found it first. Just because you're wearing a suit doesn't make you right, you know.
Yeah, take notes, Wall Street.
Don't be so childish. Who found it first is irrelevant. Haven't you heard the saying, opportunity only favors those who are prepared?
Is that so? Well, let me show you a little opportunity I've prepared for you as well.
Put your fists down, pal. After all the chaos Wi-Fi has been through, now's not the time to start kicking up the dirt again.
That is true.
I'll say it again. Opportunities are impartial. If you want to compete, Porcelumex is always ready. Through legal means, of course.
Look at him, Monato. Acting all smug. No, I can't let this go. He wants to compete, huh? I'll give him competition.
Alright, what exactly are you planning to do?
Wait, we've been over this before. It's impossible without a proxy's help.
You rang?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll find a way to handle it.
Hey, you're letting him get into your head.
What happened?
What happened? Are the miners in Porcelumex at it again?
Yeah, as you can see, the miasma is retreating, and a place that was once too contaminated to enter is now accessible. It's called Time-Sworn Hills.
Alright, good name. Can't wait to only go there during the story and then completely forget about it.
It's a treasure trove with loads of unmined Lumite ore resources. Some even claim to have seen large abandoned facilities there. After everyone returned and prepared to begin exploring, Porcelumex quietly got a head start. They spent a fortune to poach all the nearby proxies and hollow raiders. If things keep up like this, we'll end up watching Porcelumex carry away all the Lumite ore to Tops's factories.
And that is bad for the common folk.
That does sound pretty frustrating. No wonder Pal is so angry.
I feel for Pal. I'm upset too. But there's no way we can afford to offer more than Porcelumex to get those skilled proxies to join us. Wait. Aren't you a great proxy? Can you help us, Belle?
I thought you'd never ask.
That's what I was just thinking. Let's treat it as my first training as an official disciple of Swabian Temple. I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah.
All right. It's settled then. I'll make some preparations and contact Pal before he does something stupid. Oh, and we should bring her along too.
And who are you referring to here?
Her?
A friend I met online through Spook Shack. She came to Phylum Heights to meet in person. Her personality's a bit different, but don't worry. She's easy to get along with. We can head out once I'm ready.
Alright, getting the first of the new Spook Shack characters. Yippee! I'll head back.
I'll head back to Swabian Temple and get ready with Wise.
Yeah.
All right. Let's meet at the entrance of Mystic Wares later.
Cool. Ah, memories of dreams bygone. Mayhem num nums. We made return to Swabian Temple and talk to Wise. Luckily, we got teleported most of the way here. Ishwan is still here, even though technically she's not supposed to be. And I get the feeling when we talk to Wise, she's going to be gone. But Yuzaha's already taken the goods back. How are things on your end? Let me tell you what happened. So here's the deal. You tell Wise about what happened with Monato. I see. I'll get Eos and the HGD ready. Let's leave Swabian Temple to Beeline and Ashuo for now. Yes, the Bangbu and the dog. Well, go ahead to Mystic Wares and meet up with Monato first. Eos will be there soon. Yeah. Common no Monato at Mystic Wares.
Someone's here. Lucia, stop staring.
Alright, hello? Okay, it has question marks like Monato didn't just say who it is. Also, I appreciate that I can't actually see her face. Technically can't see her face right now. Also, I'm trying to remember if this is a shop that I could see, you know, before Yuzaha became like an actual character. You're here, Quick Bell. I asked Yuzaha and Alice, but they're both busy. Let's not bother with them this time. Let's not bother them this time. Just the three of us will go. Let me introduce you. This is the online front and I just mentioned. Okay, I am unmuted. However, I'm going to mute because I need to blow my nose. So give me a sec. Alright, sorry about that. Also, just gonna check something. Good to know. Let me go on the front I just mentioned. Ding! Nice little pseudo cutscene to introduce.
Let me introduce you to Belle, a reliable buddy of mine. And this is Spook Shack's.
Hello, friend of Aranamamaru. I'm Night Emissary.
Night Emissary? Huh?
Huh? Emissary?
Also, never mind the fact that I did technically meet you briefly during one of the events that I did actually post a screenshot of, like in the going live announcement.
Wait, just use my real name, Lucia. It'll make things easier when we work together.
I see. What a shame. I was hoping we could shout our usernames while performing a cool combo attack later.
Maybe.
Oh, no need. We have more important things to discuss than usernames. Let me try again. This is Lucia from Spook Shack. We've already known each other online for a while now, and recently decided to meet in person.
That's how it always goes.
We arranged to meet here in Phylum Heights.
You do live here, right?
I've already met Monato, Yuzaha, and Alice. There's just one more person I'm waiting to meet before I've met the whole crew. Since I have to wait, I thought I'd join you and gather some interesting ghost stories from the Hollows.
Alright. Also, and I'm assuming... Okay, hang on. There is actually a thing here. Yidhari. I think that's her name. She's the... I don't want to make... The cephalopod Thyron. I don't know what specifically, so I'm just going with the technical term.
Well, that's about it. Got any questions, Belle? Just ask away.
I mean, if you're gonna prompt me with no questions, we're just gonna get going.
I gotta ask, what's Aratamamaru?
It's Monato's username on Spook Shack. I thought it'd be perfect to shout during battle. It actually isn't his original username, but I can tell you more about that next time.
So, Night Emissary is your username?
That's right. If you want to know about the Night Emissary, then you'll need to know what the night horror is first.
Oh, I feel like you're about to go on a tangent. The girl's ears twitch and her eyes sparkle with anticipation. Rejecting her now would be too cruel. So, okay, I'll bite. What's the night horror?
Okay. So, what is the night horror?
You've asked the right person. I know more about it than anyone else. I've got secrets even the HIA doesn't know.
Ooh.
The Night Horror. A beautiful yet terrifying dream ethereal. What exactly is it? Class is now in session. If you have questions, remember to raise your hand. I won't call on you otherwise.
Raise your hand. Monato pushes your hand down.
Not now. This will take all day. You can give your lecture later. Let's focus on the mission. Remember the details?
Yeah, this is gonna be after combat things.
I remember. We're heading to Tidefaire Hills to find the new Lumite ore mining area.
Yup, that's right.
And then we'll root out the ethereals known as aura spirits and use Ginger Tongue Sway to make them reveal where the mind-reading monster is hiding.
Okay.
Wait, I never said anything about that last part. Are you really planning to do that?
I mean, is it dangerous or is it foolish?
Or spirits. Care to clue me in?
They're mythical creatures set to dwell in Lemnian Hollow. There's a trending thread on the forum discussing them. It's said that ore spirits are ethereals about the size of stones. When someone picks them up, mistaking them for a mineral, they take over the person's body. But once it comes into contact with Ginger Tongue Sway, it returns to its true form.
So there are little ethereal symbiotes in there, but you know, I'm assuming beverage can cause them to not do that.
Not to pour cold water on your idea, but locals have never heard of this legend. It's probably just some made-up story, especially that part about the Ginger Tongue Sway.
It's okay. I'll do my best to find them. Maybe they're well disguised. Or perhaps they're something different from what people have described. But if we assume from the beginning that it doesn't exist, we might mistake it for something else, even if we do encounter it and waste our opportunity.
Fine, let's go. I was thinking of bringing Pal along, but he keeps ghosting me.
That feels like it's gonna become relevant.
The route will be up to you, Belle. We need to find the mining area for the Lumite ore before Porcelumex gets there.
All right. So should we go to Tidefaire Hills and find a new Lumite ore mining site now? Oh, let's go, because I'm pretty sure EOS is here at this point. Because it'd be weird if they weren't. Tidefaire, the ancient land was for blah blah blah. Ooh, this does look old. Reclaimed by nature. Also, it feels like there's a lot of creaking going on in my ears right now.
Right. Monato, Belle, let me give you some Ginger Tongue Sway too. If you come across someone suspicious, drizzle some tongue sway on your hand and flick their ears with it.
Okay. Warning,
That way,
cameras.
They'll reveal their true form as an ore spirit.
That's so rude. I'm not doing that.
Whether it's an ethereal or not, we'll end up getting hit. I refuse.
Alright. Yeah, I got a little bit distracted by the kick. That looks cool. Boxes must smash! They're not smashable boxes. Also, I like how his dash attack is just a big fuck off shoulder check.
There are ethereals ahead. Leave them to me.
Yeah, holding that does a thing. Let's just get you out of here. And just do that to restore health.
Do you know them, Monato?
I mean, I haven't seen the person yet. Also, why are there things at the corners of my screen? up the broken road. Road. Also, how can you tell? Train tracks. Trains are pretty cool, but I want light rails. Ah, pal. Oh, it's not pal. It's a startled miner. Ah, Kamino, thank goodness. Pal, he ran ahead. What's going on? Take it slow. Pal took us mining when we ran into Porcelumex's people. Everyone was on edge and things started getting intense. Later, Pal rushed ahead, still arguing with those people, and I couldn't keep up. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with them. Last I saw them running towards the dam, I heard ethereals, so I was too scared to follow them. I could only turn back the way I came. The dam should be just up ahead. I can find my way back. I can see the cable car, so I just gotta keep heading towards it. But Pal, we'll find him. Leave him to us. Ah, great, thanks. I'm counting you all. Please, be careful out there.
Careful. There are ethereals up ahead, too.
Take a break. I'll go check it out. You can rely on me sometimes.
Also, yeah, the dam's right there. Yes, I'm aware. Oh, that was... I kind of didn't read that I could do that properly, I think. Nice.
We can't go any further. Let's try another path?
Wait, maybe I can use the revelation technique. Let me try.
Alright. Oh. Revelation! Ooh. Pretty water.
Impressive. What was that move just now?
Careful.
It's a technique from Swabian Temple. It allows me to see things other people can't.
Okay, that ethereal just exploded. Book. Right. Gotta keep an eye around. Never know when something's gonna try and keep you down.
Don't worry.
There's someone up ahead.
No anomalies found.
It's Pal.
But who said don't worry, no anomalies found? Who said that? That couldn't have been Pal.
Pal? What are you doing in the hollow?
Oh, it's you, Monato. Looks like you called a proxy for help.
And why are you wearing that?
I thought Pal was a miner. Is he a disciple of Swabian Temple now? Something's not adding up here.
I've been wondering the same thing. Why are you wearing this outfit?
Why else would I wear it? A mystic of Swabian Temple should walk the hollow in person, using righteous energy to pave the path of saving the world.
Okay, but are you a mystic at Swabian Temple? Because I don't recognize you.
Master, I've consulted with Beelion on your behalf. The product list from Swabian Temple does not include disciple outfits, nor do they offer costume rentals.
Since we ran into each other here, why don't we stick together? Let's go. We need to find the Lumite ore mining area before Porcelumex does.
No, you go ahead. Porcelumex and the Lumite ore are only trifling matters now. I'm here to hone my skills, banish evil spirits, and live up to my title as Supreme Martial Arts Master of Swabian Temple.
Okay, now I know you're talking out of your ass. Yeah, Fairy, care to fucking provide a source?
Supreme Martial Arts Master of Swabian Temple? Doesn't ring a bell. Fairy, got any information on that?
No results found for a Supreme Martial Arts Master by the name of Pal. The closest result is a head chef whose name begins with Pan.
Thank you, Fairy.
I see what's going on. You charged into the hollow unprepared, and now the corruption's messing with your head. Come on, let's get you out of here first.
Not gonna lie, I think I might need to blow my nose again soon. Never mind that.
No, I came prepared. I've even got a guide. He's investigating just ahead. Look, here he comes now.
That should just about do it for the survey. Let's head back. Monato? Well, look who it is!
I'm sorry, who is this?
You're Moss.
Yeah. Alright, that's definitely a name.
Another acquaintance of yours?
Didn't expect to see you here, Monatel. What a coincidence. How long has it been since we've seen each other? At least 2 years?
It's not that we haven't seen each other. You've been missing for 2 years.
Really?
Everyone needs to face some trials in order to grow. I've taken some time to figure out the path that suits me best.
You mean becoming a hollow investigator?
Yeah, it's always been my dream since I was a kid. But now, standing here and reminiscing like this isn't exactly safe considering the ethereals.
Oh, you mean the soon-to-be... the soon-to-be not here things?
There's a town up ahead where we've set up a temporary base. Let's go discuss things there.
Just in the hollow.
A town? In a place like this?
Yeah, thank you, Wise.
Come on, Monato. I'm sure you'll see plenty of familiar faces there.
This is starting to feel very suspicious. Okay, well, starting... Like, I'm pretty sure this started when Pal was wearing the Swabian Temple outfit. Anyway.
Should we go with him?
Yeah. Sorry. This was supposed to be just a simple recon job, but it's gotten complicated. Pal's a mystic now, and Moss has reappeared as an investigator. My instincts tell me we can't just let him go without keeping an eye on them. Let's go to the town together.
Yeah. And be on your guard.
Maybe it'll be there.
Lucia?
What do you mean, Lucia?
The mind-reading monster. Maybe it'll be there.
You probably
Okay.
don't know this, but Monato and I have known each other since we were 10.
Alright, childhood friend.
I vowed to become an investigator back then, and now I finally am one. My wish came true.
Okay.
What about you, Monato? Did the wish you made back then come true? I remember your dream. This isn't really what it was, right?
You're talking so much, it's starting to feel suspicious, Moss. Wait, Lucia, not that kind of suspicious. Put the ginger tongue sui away.
Also, just had to see what the idol animation is. Also, her staff can apparently shrink down into a wand? How? Anyway. Hard turn. We don't need to interact with it. We can just go up.
Look, up ahead! Ethereals I've never seen before!
But
Take him down.
that's just a froggy dude. Ow.
This ethereal looks tough. I'll join in too.
Leave them to me. Stay back, pal.
Let Monato handle it. He's never liked others stepping into his battles.
Don't worry.
And can we... Come on. Yeah, get the health back. Yeah, with a cool pose. Because what's the point? What's the point of farming enemies if you're not also gonna aura farm on them? Big dish, long way down. Love to see it. Also, I get the feeling that's gonna be an important spot later. Just give me a sec. Ah. Okay, all of a sudden I don't need to blow my nose anymore.
The town is just ahead.
I mean, there are definitely buildings here, but if we're on top of the dam, then I think that just might be that. Unless you're building a town inside of the dam.
Oh.
So this is the town?
Okay, well, yeah, no, that's like an actual town.
All right, you're safe to rest here. Welcome to the town, everyone.
This place is very suspicious.
Oh.
Yeah, Lucia definitely senses something's off.
You call this a town? All I see are some abandoned houses overrun by miasma tumors.
Don't say that, Monito. This is our dream sanctuary. Finding a place like this in a hollow isn't easy, you know?
Well, what exactly is this place?
Oh, you're back. So, how did it go, pal? Smoothly?
Porcelain's staff?
Everything went smoothly thanks to you, Professor West. And look, we even ran into a few friends along the way.
Ah, I remember you. We met in Phylum Heights. Hello, I'm West.
So is this the suit we were he was arguing with earlier?
Yeah, I remember you. You were that arrogant guy talking up Porcelumex. What's the deal with you two?
Don't be like that, Monito. There were just some misunderstandings before. In fact, Professor West is quite the respectable person.
I know I didn't exactly treat you with the proper respect before. I apologize. That really wasn't the conduct befitting a teacher.
Also, this has nothing to do with anything, but something else that I did while I wasn't streaming was that I commissioned a piece of art for the first time. Ha. And that is all I'm gonna mention about that on over here.
Teacher? Never mind. Once we get out of the hollow, you should be back to normal. Come on, pal. Gather everyone up. We're heading back.
Yeah.
Back? Back where?
The eyes itchy.
Where else? Phylum Heights.
Phylum? We're not going to Phylum Heights. Our home is right here.
The one time that Ishwan would probably be helpful and she's not here. Okay, I feel like Ishwan's just kind of... It feels like she's kind of the Goku of this chapter.
Pal, do you have a moment? I need a hand repairing the podium in the auditorium.
And those who have watched Dragon Ball Z, you know exactly what kind... I mean Goku in a narrative sense.
No problem. Let's go. Feel free to wander around our town here, Monito. You should already know everyone.
He said, this is their home? I may have underestimated their corruption levels. Is this all because of the miasma? I've never heard of it making people put aside their differences and reconcile.
Fairy, scan the miasma tumors here.
There's no sound or response. The connection seems to have suddenly been cut off. Great. This just keeps getting better.
Wise? Fairy?
The always reliable voice. The always reliable voice remains oddly silent, and EO switches to autonomous mode. This town may be far more complex than it appears.
We'll have to carry them out, whether they like it or not. If it comes to it, we'll knock them out and tie them up together.
Okay, well, you can do the knocking out part.
Even if you know the people here, you can't just say something like that. Why not try walking around and talking to everyone first?
I was about to do that anyway. Come on, let's see if anyone is still in their right mind around here.
Let me correct you. We're all in our right minds, just in different ways. I told you, this is a dream sanctuary. You'll understand, Monito.
Could you make it sound any less like a cult? Because this feels very cultish. Also, if it's a dream sanctuary, a good chunk of Lucia's tutorial stuff mentioned in dream states. I get the feeling she's gonna figure out what's going on.
All right, let's get moving. If you want to gather ghost stories, now's the time, Luke. Huh? Where's Lucia?
Probably figuring out the plot.
She's up ahead. While you were here hesitating at the town gate, she walked right in. Quite a remarkable girl.
Let's catch up with her, Belle. Since Moss won't be stopping us, we can investigate freely.
Yeah.
Of course, my friend. Investigate as you please. We've never had any hostility towards you. But you won't be convincing anyone to leave with you.
Leave or embrace your true desire.
Great.
What was that sound just now? Better investigate this place carefully.
Okay, so whispers in the town, huh? At least it's not whispers in the dark, I guess. I don't know, I was trying to remember a Destiny thing, but it just completely forgot. New. Anyway, postman. Whoa, that girl. She's actually got ginger tongue sweet. To splash you? To flick your ear? No, not at all. I'm just so surprised. She treated me to ginger tongue sweet, and drew my portrait. It's wonder I have such a thoughtful girl in town. Now I'm even more motivated to deliver those letters. Letters? Yeah, some folks live up on that hill. It's a real pain to get letters up there. That slope doesn't look too far away, doesn't it? Take too long to walk there. How can you say that? Everyone's got a ton of things to do. Time is precious. It's a postman's duty. You need to save that time for everyone. Besides, you don't think so? That's something to be happy about. Carrying countless stories and words, exploring every corner of this place and witnessing all kinds of scenery. Though traveling alone, never lonely. Sharing joys, feeling sorrows for their sadness. Such an idyllic job. But everyone stops sending letters and switched to phones these days. But hey, the good thing is, this is the Hollow. Phones are useless here, and my delivery service really matters. If you got any messages to pass along, just write them down and I'll make sure they get delivered, especially to the auditorium. Auditorium? Yeah, didn't Moss tell you? The auditorium's off limits. You can't go near it without his permission. But since everyone wants to write letters is for the auditorium, I'm the only person who can help deliver them. Why are they writing letters for the auditorium? You really don't know anything, huh? Don't worry, stick around here long enough and you'll get it. Gotta run now, time's precious. Let me check where I need to deliver these letters next. The postman waves the letters in his hands, which have detailed recipient names and addresses written on the envelopes. Seems like people around here really have a habit of writing letters. Why are you just sitting up there?
What did you say?
Didn't Monato say he wanted to look around?
Yeah, lies. He just remains in auto standby mode, completely unresponsive. So I'm in for now. I'll talk to my brother about this when I get back. Drop paper. The great writer. I'm super confident about this script. It's gonna blow the audience away, especially about that plot twist with the protagonist's identity. Nobody's gonna see that coming. I'll leave it to me. From here, no matter what character it is, I'll take next level of my performance. I'll leave the audience with an experience they'll never forget. Perfect. I've been dying to work with a powerhouse actor like you. With your influence, the audience will eat it up. Now let's get started. Anyway, now who can I reach out to? How about heading back to find some place to prepare? No way. Our stage is right here in this town. This is the only place where we can shoot our masterpiece without any interference. Just you two. Now we still gotta track down a production team, find partners, get more actors. Moss will help us find them. Before everyone's here, we'll focus on getting ready. We've got plenty of time. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted, to write whatever comes to mind without worrying about anything else. Can I take a look at the script? No way, not just anyone can see my script. This is top secret business material. But I shouldn't let down anyone who wants to see my work. Tell you what, why don't you play a role too? Let me think. It was actually a perfect part for a young hacker. Sneakily peek at the script. A thick stack of scripts, all blank pages without even a single punctuation mark. And a dropped paper. There's a crumpled piece of paper on the ground, seemingly a draft of some article. It's covered in strike-throughs and annotations with a striking message at the end. Go tag along with the Wi-Fi Peninsula investigation team or some Hollow Raiders to get some material. If you still can't write anything good after that, maybe you should just give up writing. Anyway, look around for anything else that could be vaguely suspicious before we go talk to Monato. Also, yeah, those are just my asthma tumors. I can't do anything about them yet. Also, I'm guessing that's the auditorium, but why did they have to make it a triangle? Throat's getting sore. What happened? That's nothing. We were just catching up on old times. I remembered something that might interest Monato, so I gave him a heads up. Monato had some beef with this gang back in the day. Word on the street is they've been growing bigger lately, and I heard they've got a new boss, too. I've got nothing to do with that anymore. All I want now is to live a peaceful life with my companions in Phylum Heights. Yeah, with your big-ass sword. Really? Monato, if you bump into that gang on that gang or their boss, enough already. You keep going on and on about the past. What are you really up to? Let's talk about the let's talk about the present. The townspeople you might know are just resting. Townspeople you might know are resting just a ways off. But they're about to switch shift and set out with me for our next round of recon. If you want to investigate, I suggest hurrying it up. Alright, I'll head over there and I'll rejoin you later, Belle. Lucia might get distracted by collecting materials and stuff, so the investigation will mainly be up to us two. And so Monato quickly runs off into the distance. Let's start investigating the townspeople's situation, see if we can find any lost souls to bring back to Phylum Heights.
Let's go check on Lucia.
And I assume, yeah, I know how symbiotic. No, cluster together. Yeah, I can figure.
This is so strange. These people don't seem to mind being around the miasma tumor at all.
Haha. Love lining it up.
Belle, over here.
Also, I should probably just say that I've kind of been wanting to get back into Cyberpunk. Just because. Another drop paper. Looks like a list of with life goals written at the top. Step 1, open a TS. Step 2, expand with branches. Step 3, beat Yamcha Scene and become famous across White Peninsula. Final step, hire Miss Sweetie as our waitress. Is hiring Miss Sweetie harder than all the previous steps? Yeah, I'll be with you in a moment, Lucia. Master Chef. You're not important enough. Super Boss. Alright. It's weird to see elevators without their helmets. It's like seeing your teacher out in public. Not entirely sure how it's all similar, but it just feels like it is. Hey there, got a minute spare for a quick survey? I plan to open a tea house here to keep my family, his nearly lost recipes, alive. Everything's pretty much ready. Just haven't finalized the menu yet. So I wanted to ask, do you have any favorite dim sum? Steamed phoenix claws, shrimp, char sweet buns, steamed phoenix claws, shrimp dumplings. Steamed fennec claws. Got it. Make sure to stop by. When we open, I'll save you a private room. A private room? Here? Yeah, don't worry. Whether it's the ambient size or taste, it's gonna blow Yamcha Scene out of the water. But there's only an old stall here. What's next? Let's ask around a bit more. He seemed absorbed in his survey, completely ignoring the final question. Anyway, Super Boss. What? Don't mess with me. Why are there thugs here? Yo, who you calling a thug? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking to. That's right. I'm the boss now. Nobody can push me around anymore. Those jerks who took advantage of me because they thought I was dumb, I'm gonna kick their ass. I'm the boss now, and I'll kick whoever's ass I want. Boss is right. Kicking whoever's ass you want. Now that's every man's ultimate dream. So your ultimate dream is to be a lackey. Mind your own business. Get lost. Get lost. Keep bugging me. I'll have the boss beat you up. Yeah, beat you up. No, wait. She didn't bully me. I shouldn't hit her. Being the boss means having honor. Yeah. What the boss? You're absolutely right. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Lucia. Looking at the height difference. I'm pretty sure she'd be shorter than Belle without the heels. Hang on. There's a piece of paper here. Appears to be a letter. Mom, I've become a powerful boss now. They'll say I'm amazing. Don't worry, no one's trying to trick me or bully me here. Alright, I got a little bro. I treat him well, just like how you treat me. Anyway, Lucia. What do we do, Belle? Operation Ginger Tongue Sweet failed. Hey, we're all out. Not a single person has shown any abnormal signs. That means they're not war spirits. Or that means they're... Maybe, but it wasn't a complete waste. I asked several people, and they all mentioned one thing: never go near the auditorium. I also heard someone mention the auditorium. Right? But the more you say not to go, the more we want to check it out. That's right, you get it. Let's go. It's just ahead. I've got a feeling this place is hiding tons of secrets.
The auditorium is just ahead. Let's sneak in.
Alright, I'll get the cardboard box.
Sorry, but no. I can't let you sneak in there.
Well, the whole point of sneaking is to not let you know.
I had a feeling we'd get spotted. Don't tell me you've been watching the whole time.
Is there something important in the auditorium?
Be sure to drink water.
Yes and no. It doesn't have anything important to you, but it does have something extremely important to us.
Is it that thing that was whispering in my head earlier?
So, I'm sorry, but the auditorium's closed. Besides, there's nothing inside worth your time. I do know a place you'll like better, Lucia.
So, I get the feeling we should just bum rush the auditorium.
Where? A golden-winged blast crawler's nest?
What's a golden winged blast crawler? I've never heard of that kind of blast crawler before.
Just gonna point out that my Twitch inbox has 5 things, which means it's probably drops for this game. Probably should have mentioned that I have drops on.
It's a blast crawler that can fly and is known for its bad temper. When they see someone passing by, they'll suddenly dive down and boom! Self-destruct!
That seems incredibly dangerous.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen that kind of blast crawler here. But there's someone up there who's as interested in ethereals as you. I'm sure you'll get along well.
Really? I'll go take a look.
The fact that you have purple hair and red eyes just tells me that something's very wrong with you. Lucia skipped towards the direction Moss pointed out, forgetting to even say goodbye.
You seem pretty familiar with Lucia's tastes.
And that you also look like you just locked the fuck in, which means I get the feeling we're about to have a very serious conversation.
I know a kid who's a lot like her, so I've learned a thing or two, and not only about her. After seeing the Tidefaire as a child, Powell dreamed of becoming a martial arts master. Before joining TOPS, West had planned to get certified and be a music teacher. We're living as the selves we've dreamed of being. Corruption? Illusion? No, not at all. Let me give it a proper name. You can call us drowned ideals.
Okay.
We are dreams that have been bound by reality, but now pulled from the abyss. At last able to breathe the air of this world.
Okay then.
Monato should be no different. Finally able to take a breath as well. He's strayed far from his childhood dream. But as long as he stays in the town, he's sure to remember the vow he once made.
Okay, that sounds suspicious as fuck.
As an investigator, you should know better than anyone that we can't stay in the Hollow forever. Everyone has to go back.
No, we can stay. We're special. As long as we hold on to our dreams, we can stay here forever.
Okay, are you sure you're not an exaltist?
What about you? What's your dream? Has it come true? How far are you now from the person you dreamed of being?
Well, my dream doesn't really have anything to do with who I want to be. It's more who I want to find.
I can achieve my dreams with my own strength, not through the miasma's illusions.
All right, I've asked what I needed to. I won't disturb your investigation any further. Good luck.
He was likely going to disturb their investigation further. With that, the less than pleasant conversation comes to an end, and Moss turns towards the auditorium. The plan was to find Lucia or investigate some of the other townsfolk, but at some point, without realizing it, the townsfolk have all disappeared. And they had a big audio cue. You are a big guy.
An ethereal. Is this Moss is doing?
Nope. Nope.
It's bringing the miasma with it.
We can hop over that.
Not good. I've lost them. Better retreat for now. There's more and more miasma residue.
Oh god, he's picking up pace.
Belle, where are you?
I'm here. I can't see you.
Let me through.
Wait, Monato! Don't rush in. The fog is dangerous.
I don't like being chased.
Can you make it to the exit, Belle? We'll meet you.
Oh no. There's no way forward.
Quick, narrow passage.
Wait.
Crawl.
Maybe I can squeeze through here.
Haha.
The footsteps are gone. Did it leave?
Okay, I don't like the fact that we're doing Resident Evil things. Also, could you... Why do we get the feeling that's going to be used for certain things? Oh, come on.
How are things on your end?
Almost there. Monato, I'm almost at the exit.
Running. Corby. In his chest.
What's wrong? In the fog. Ethereal.
Huh? What?
Is he here to help us?
Who's this guy?
Pilot swapped you?
Yo, so we made it last.
Okay.
Wait, you're... What? Still need me to introduce myself when I'm already standing right here in front of you? All right. Nice to meet you. I'm Komono Monato.
Alright, all of a sudden we have... I'm trying to think of the appropriate Sonic comparison, but I'm struggling. Fighting game palette swap, I don't know.
It's not exactly our first meeting. We met long ago, when you were still a child. You know.
I do appreciate how his scar, like not Monato here, or how his scars are kind of like just cracked variants of actual Monato scars.
You gotta be kidding. Is the miasma getting to me too? What kind of corruption makes you feel like you're playing make-believe?
It sure looks a lot like Monato, but even more intense.
So why show up like this? Looking for a fight? Relax. I'm not here to fight you. Our battle will come. Just not now. As for why I'm here, do you really have no clue?
I mean...
Belle, I finally reached you. For a while there, Is that... Monato?
Technically, yesn't.
That's who he claims to be.
It's just an illusion. It'll disappear once we leave the hollow. It has to.
And if it doesn't, that's going to be real awkward when we get back.
Sure, keep avoiding it. It's not the first time you've turned your back on your dreams. No matter how far you run, I'll still be here. I'm who you dreamed of becoming. You can't deny it.
Okay, so despite the fact that there are technically 2 new S ranks, one of which we haven't met yet, it feels like this is just this feels like a Monato chapter.
Oh, so your dream is to wear pretty white clothes.
It's not that simple, Lucia. And why are you writing all this down? Does this even count as a ghost story?
I mean, some embellishments can be made.
Then I guess I should thank you. At least you still remember this outfit.
It just looks like the white variant of what the real one's wearing.
But aside from the outfit, how much do you still remember? How far have you strayed from the dream you had as a kid?
Moss said the same thing.
Oh, Moss, huh? What else did he say to you?
He said you're called Drowned Ideals.
It's actually pretty fitting.
I'm completely lost here. What on earth happened to you in the Hollow? 2 Monatos. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
We'll hit you with the debrief later.
Analyzing target's composition. No signs of life detected. Its ether activity is similar to miasma. Preliminary identification. A robust miasma construct.
Thank you, Fairy.
So basically, the miasma has created Monato's dream version of himself?
No. You think that's my dream self? I just let my imagination run wild as a kid.
Yeah, nothing wrong with letting your imagination run wild.
Then I can only say, you had more courage as a kid than you do now. You...
Monato, you don't look well. Maybe we should head back.
I'm fine. Belle, I couldn't see you clearly through the fog earlier. Are you alright? Any injuries?
You could say it was a close call, but don't worry, I'm alright.
Yay.
Look at you now, still thinking of others. Just leave. You think once you're out of the Hollow, I'll disappear? Like a nice little game of make-believe, right? But this game doesn't just stop on a whim. Underestimate it, and you'll only end up trapped in the Hollow.
Thanks for the warning, I guess. So the common Monato bearing white stands there with his sword in his hand and watches you all leave the Hollow. Shortly after, they return to Phylum Heights. Interesting.
You're back! Lucia sent a message saying you went to collect ghost stories. So, how did it go?
Okay, Yuzuha, it's fucked. Maybe just sit this one out.
Oh, it was terrible, Yuzuha. They're not afraid of Change Your Tongue Sway at all. Huh?
I'll take it from here.
And so Monato tells them everything that happened during the journey in the Hollow. And I'm assuming Wise is also here because otherwise we'd have to explain all this again.
Drowned Ideals. The town. Another Monato? Who would have thought you'd go through so much weirdness while I was helping Watch Dance shop for a while?
Based on what we know, the miasma can create illusions from people's memories. Childhood dreams are definitely a part of that.
Monato, do we have to do therapy?
So the miasma amplifies those memories and takes on the form of the person being corrupted. That's probably how these drowned ideals are created, right?
doesn't explain the difference between Monato and Moss. We never saw two Mosses, or any other duplicate townsfolk, so it seems drowned ideals only affect those who are corrupted. But Monato was different. He produced a separate drowned ideal while remaining completely unchanged himself.
Okay.
Maybe there are different types of drowned ideals. Some transform a person, others split off into a separate version of the person. Ugh, never mind. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Huh. No, spitballing is definitely a good way to maybe get to the solution.
Come to think of it, just because we didn't see them doesn't mean they're not there. They might just be hiding, like ore spirits.
You mean there's been another Moss all along that's just hiding? I get it.
We gotta get to the auditorium.
We might be overthinking it. There's only ever been one kind of drowned ideal. The miasma construct you saw that looked like Monato.
Okay.
Okay, that explains things. We weren't seeing real people all along. Pal and Moss were both miasma constructs, while their true bodies were somewhere else.
In the auditorium.
You mean there weren't any people in that town to begin with? Then how can we save Pal? We don't even know where he is. Wait, the other me said once I leave the hollow, he'll disappear. That means the real Pal must still be inside.
Uh-huh.
Do you think he's locked up somewhere? I don't know, maybe near the town or underground.
Alright. Alright. Gang, I need you to fire up the brain cell for this one, because I've already figured it out. Thank you, Belle.
I remember now. Moss said the auditorium has something extremely important to the drowned ideals. I was going to go in with Lucia and... Wait, where's Lucia?
Okay, we're already aware that a good chunk of the cast in this game has the tism. Does Lucia have ADHD? Because it feels like she might have ADHD.
Yeah, where did she go? She was just here a second ago. Ugh, never mind her. She was always running off when we were in that town, too. Anyway, we have to get in the auditorium, but I'm sure Moss won't make it easy.
Throw enough hands and you can get in there. You can get into pretty much anywhere. Don't take that out of context.
That scary ethereal you mentioned is probably working with the drowned ideals. It won't be easy if you want to get in that auditorium. I'll tag along too.
Yay, third person.
But aren't you watching the shop? And if the drowned ideals are tied to childhood memories, you probably shouldn't go there.
That is a good point.
Don't worry. I'll try to find some other help. Worst case, we can get Porcelumex involved. It's time they did their part. And if we can also get the mystics from Swabian Temple to join, then we'd be set.
Slight issue with that.
Sorry, but I'm the only one from Swabian Temple who can go into the Hollow right now. The others probably won't be back anytime soon.
Really? Talk about bad timing.
Yeah, because video games. And also, there'd probably be at least one other person here if he didn't get distracted by Sarah.
There are still others at Swabian Temple. I saw someone with gray hair talking to a giant lion.
That was probably wise.
The gray-haired one must be wise. Wait, how do you know that? Have you been to Swabian Temple?
Yep, I was just there. I wanted to ask Beelion where I could get more ginger tongue sway.
Okay, so you just wandered away mid-conversation. Got it.
I think I'll head back for now. I'm kinda curious about the giant lion Lucia just mentioned.
Yes, please do.
All right. Head back and get some rest. I'll reach out if there's any updates.
All right.
Yeah, get some rest. But remember, don't fall asleep.
Another day has gone. Okay. I was sitting cross-legged and brought my legs down, and mayhem was there. Don't fall asleep.
Huh? What do you mean, don't fall asleep?
Yeah, what is this, day 5? Shout out to the people who actually watched it, because I didn't.
That's right. If If you accidentally fall asleep now, the night horror will emerge from your dreams.
I'll take that risk.
Don't pay attention to her. You've had a long day, so forget her creepy stories and head back for a good rest.
What was Lucia talking about? A giant lion?
I feel like
There's no way it's an actual lion. Could it be a Thyron?
I feel like I might know who it is, because there's a character who who's been getting some promotional material, and it's a character voiced by a very high-profile voice actor, supposedly. And yep. Belle should be back any minute now. Oh, very well. He does look pretty cool. And I imagine we're going to be getting... I imagine... We'll keep going until we get either, okay, part complete, or you're about to enter immersive storytelling mode. Then we'll wrap up for tonight.
Belle, you're back. Someone's looking for you.
You must be the new disciple Yishuan spoke of. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, that's definitely Chris the Bot.
And you are?
I'm Banyue. I've come here at the request of Yishuan Shifu.
Oh, okay. As Banyue introduces himself, he hands over a note written by Yishuan.
My friend, I've been tied up with affairs since returning to Waifei Peninsula and haven't been able to visit. I hope you'll understand. This message carries a request. I must return to the city for urgent business, but my new disciples are about to face danger. Unable to be in two places at once, I can't help but worry.
Okay, I guess Yishuan did a bit of divination before she left.
Therefore, I ask you to head to Swabian Temple and lend them your aid, turning danger into safety. I'll come in person to thank you in the future. If you wish to meet them, just have them read the back of this note.
Is there more written on the back? Let me see. It says...
Compared to the neat writing on the front... Compared to the neat writing on the front, the back only has 3 hastily scribbled words. Call Banyue a Shifu.
Using one note to address 2 people. That's our Shifu.
Looks like we'll be relying on you, Banyue Shifu.
Looks like we'll be relying on you, Banyue Shifu.
No need to be so formal. You may simply call me Banyue.
Okay, Banyue Shifu.
I don't know what danger you've encountered, but you can trust Yishuan Shifu's foresight to always be accurate. If you require my help, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, well, funny story about that.
Great. We just ran into a tricky situation.
Yeah, and Utsaha can't tag along, and we do happen to need a third. And so you explain the situation to Banyue.
Strange illusions and dangerous ethereals. Just my kind of thing. Punishing wrongdoers is what I do best. Let me know when you depart and I shall be there. It's getting late now, so I will be on my way.
Alright. Banyue leaves with a bow.
Things should go smoother now. I'm thankful that Shifu thought of us even while she's away. But there's one thing I'm afraid even Banyue Shifu can't help with.
And also, I may genuinely try and pull for him because just for the Chris the Bot factor. Yeah, that problem.
You mean the sudden comms disruption in the town, right?
Yeah, that town is pretty weird. We've dealt with sudden signal losses before, but this time it's completely different.
Yeah, the first time was a bunch of goons. This time it was something actively interfering.
The master signal was still active, and we could track your current location. However, two-way communication was blocked by numerous layers of unanalyzable data.
Unanalyzable, you say? Well, what if we make it analyzable?
It was as if you were wrapped in layers of film. We could see you moving, but we couldn't get through to you. Things only returned to normal once you left the town. It was pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah, sorry, just a little bit paranoid about actually making sure that I'm not muted.
We still don't know enough about the miasma. It's like there's an unknown power at work. And what we've encountered over the past few days is likely just the tip of the iceberg.
Fairy and I will look into it. But until we find a solution, Belle, don't go anywhere near that town alone. You should stay with Monato and Banyue Shifu.
Oh, I will.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Mostly because they're the ones who can actually fight.
It's getting late. You should get some rest.
You should also rest.
It's already late. Time to rest.
Yeah. And there are still things happening here. Did I accidentally wake up Ashua? Hang on. Did I ever notice that Ashua has a robot paw? Or robot leg? Anyway. Go the F to sleep. Okay, it's getting late. Time to get some rest. Comfy bed, here I come. Just how powerful is Banyue Shifu, and what's really hidden in that auditorium? Better not think about it now. I should get some sleep. Belle, you're up. I was just about to go looking for you. Mono came by with a message. They wanted me up at Yamcha Scene. Alright then, Banyue Shifu. When Monato came to Suibian Temple, Banyue Shifu happened to arrive at the same time, so they went to Yamcha Scene together. You should head over there. You should head over there too. And this feels like a perfectly appropriate place to wrap up for tonight. But before we do, I mean, I feel like, only 7 days remaining, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to actually get an offering out. Okay. Before we do that, just gonna pop over to a new tab. A lot of stuff here that I can get, but I don't have accounts, so claim, and another one more. Very good. And also something else is that I used to have a lot more Denny's than I currently do. Haha. Anyway, gods. I don't think I'll be able to get an offering out in time, but yeah. I got nothing. I don't really know what to add here, so. And I'm not standing near the lucky fish because I don't want to stand near the lucky fish. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. 2 ways, though. We do have to at least check to see if it's Monato or not. Because it could be Piper. However, if it's Piper, then I can get a return on investment. At least partially. Come on.
What can this little old trucker do for ya?
Give me more things. And an ABW engine. Yeah, plus that's 20 of those, which we can use right now to get an extra. And polychrome exchange. I don't know how many times we're gonna pull, but may as well.
Time to kick back and chillax.
Alright, another Piper, which is another one of another thing. Come on. Another W engine. Stop giving me those. Unless it's an S1. Then I'll take it. That and the monkey's paw just curled. Also, you can't tell, but we're at 69 searches, which is very nice. Oh, we still have 48 pulls. We're good. I don't know how many pulls we're gonna do, but it's fun. Another double A.
Need my help?
There you are,
We're all
Monato.
friends. No need to be so formal.
Okay. And just like that, another fire character. Who's actually pretty good, but is also probably going to be a bit tricky. And now we can move on. Who's the other A? Pulchra, what are you doing here? Oh, well, if you're gonna give me some of this, ooh, I will take that, thank you very much. And, ooh, still too shy. And I'm not gonna burn polychrome, so... More Gamba. Alright, 2 more, then we'll call it for tonight. Another Monato. Which I don't think is enough for a return. Oh, it's just enough for a return. And... nope. And... 1 more 10 pull and then we'll wrap up. Triple A? That's something we really love to see. 2 Pipers and her W engine. I mean, that's 2. That's an extra 2 right there. Another 21 pulls. No, not that. I mean, another pull, and that's another her thing, so... Okay, fine, we can do 1 more. But also, we can grab you, which is a lot of that. Nope, I always got those buttons mixed up. Old Dreams, and everything has spirit. Okay.
What
needs?
Don't just think. Pick me.
It's up. Take your. I can become even stronger.
I know you can. And equipment. Right, you're a rupture character.
Take your time. I'm listening.
All right. And okay. All right, 1 more pull and then we'll call it for tonight. Yeah, I kind of figured that we definitely weren't going to be getting... Kind of figured we weren't getting Lucia. Alright, plus side, already have all of Anton's things, so that's at least another small return on investment. And how many do we have now? 13. We can... Well, we're down to 29 searches, so we can... We can do a thing if necessary. And we did also just get a new accessory. Huh? Nice. And it's nice to see that we can have both on at once. Anyways. Alright, so it's just going to keep telling me to give Monato a W engine that I don't want to give him. Anyway, YouTube, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the VOD. And be sure to... if you liked it, a thumbs up, please. And also maybe subscribe, because that helps me, I think. And yeah, have a good one. Catch you later. Bye-bye.